Last time I was out hiking in these woods, I found this old abandoned well. Ooh. This thing's been here since at least 1865. Today we're going to drop the magnet down in here and see if we can pull anything out. Alright, that just clipped onto something big. Alright, time for the first drop. This is pretty darn exciting. This well has been here for almost 200 years. And back in 1865, there was a house here. This is the house we're at right now, with the well right about here. Which is right around the Civil War time, so there could be a Civil War saber down in here. I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's something that somebody put over this a while ago. Let's see what else we got down there. Alright, that just clipped onto something big. It looks round, whatever it is. I think that's a piece of farm equipment. It's a drag or something. So George, the value of his house was $200. Let's see, he was 39 years old, and this is an M for male. And here's his wife, and here's a child. And I'm thinking the ages of Philip was 6, and Elmer, I believe, is like 2, and I think there's a fraction after it. I think they were doing fractions. Because see, this looks like a fraction also up here. So this kid is over 2, but not quite 3. And here it shows how many times they were married, and if they're married now. Right here it shows George was a farmer. Now originally I thought maybe he fought in the Civil War. Got a nail. These 4 columns here show military service, and there's nothing. Right, it says now in Army, now in Navy, formerly in Army, and formerly in Navy. So he was never in any of the military. I started looking for a death certificate of some sorts. I looked at deaths of officers enlisted, and there's one black here. He was 32 years old in May of 1861. He was a private, also a private when he died. He was a volunteer. All these people are volunteers. And that's about all I could find on the blacks. Nothing. I also brought a GoPro to send down there, just to see if there's any critter bones or perhaps people down there. And we're recording. Alright, it doesn't seem to be very deep. The GoPro's just sitting there right on top. I'm going to stick the camera down in there. I'm going to go real slow around and just take a look at the wall in there. Who knows, maybe they hid something just down in there. Like some money. Nope. 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 So we got this big old metal grate thing and this tooth off of, I think it goes on a drag, I think that's what it's called.
So, nothing spectacular. No Civil War relics or swords or gold in a metal box or anything like that. Alright, let's bust out the metal detector for a little bit and see what we can find. And I've got everything turned off except for money. Except for money and gold and silver. Any iron or foil is off, so we'll see what we can find. There it is. I'm not sure what it is. Nothing cool. Alright, this is where the house used to be. And up in here is where the barn was, so maybe this path up through here. It's a good chunk of coal. That's a piece of copper, something or other. No idea what that is. It's an old latch of some sorts. It's probably a hatch for the well that's right behind me. I think that's more of that latch. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a little copper door of some sorts. So here's the hinge. I don't know what that'd be off of. If anybody knows, let me know. There's a slug right there. Nice one. Alright, that was my last dig. I'm running low on time. I've got a train to catch. So if you're just here for the metal detecting and the magnet fishing, go ahead and click off. It's going to hurt my view retention on this video a little bit and whatever. It's just YouTube. But if you guys want to see the world's largest functioning steam locomotive, let's go. We got to hurry. No bees, no chicks, no bees, no chicks. Yoo-hoo! Let's see the choo-choo train!